Not because I lived it through the massacre, but I lived it through living on 46th Street where I was born and raised. I came up in the early 70s, so I saw the good, the bad, and the ugly. Meaning I saw 46th Street when it was good and clean and everybody cared about each other. I saw it when drugs became an epidemic, and I experienced the whole fall apart where the whole community was neglected when Hope 6 came into play. But anyway, 18 years ago from yesterday, It Takes a Village of Helping Hands sponsored that anniversary memorial, the Lex Street anniversary memorial. And the reason why we did this is because nobody never had closure, nor have they started the healing process. The whole community was impacted, not just the families of those who got killed in that massacre. And it's been hard trying to get everybody collectively to go along and come together and do something in name of these people that lost their lives. I guess the whole thing is the worst part, but I think the super bad part was the 15-year-old. The 15-year-old that got caught up in that tragedy is messy. I think that parent deserved the warmth and the comforting of the community the most. And I'm getting ready to touch base with something that nobody have ever touched base with since this massacre took place. The whole thing was bought, sold, and swept underneath the carpet. What do I mean by that? I mean, everybody involved in this case was not prosecuted. And I honestly believe that that second group of young men done so much in their lives in the crime world that they got the punishment for something that they did not do. But somebody had to take and carry that bag. I really believe that with all my heart. I really believe the first set of individuals were the ones that was the most guilty. You gotta read the facts. You have to read the facts. A young lady who's not here no longer, she knew that story. She told that story of what happened before she passed away, and nobody, it never hit the press or anything else because the city was afraid to let the truth come out because they know that massacre was bigger than just an isolated incident that happened over a car. That a car is so far from the truth. The car had nothing to do with it at all. I don't need nobody trying to come after me because they afraid that the truth is going to come out. Because if you was afraid of the truth, then you shouldn't have never did this. This was bound to come back and haunt somebody. Why? Because the truth was never told. Them souls may lay to rest right now, but those family member hearts will never get that rest until they get some closure. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm already established. My organization is already established. My light been shining since I've been born. I don't need no newspapers or nobody else to help me shine. I'm going to do that anyway. This sole purpose right here is to wake up everybody. Stop all this violence. Where do it get anybody? Nowhere. A bunch of aching hearts. And then y'all say don't snitch. If your family member was in that house, you would want somebody to answer some questions. Do you know how hard January 4th is? That's when CJ was buried. I've learned to cope with December 28th because that's when my life changed. I was working for the school district of Philadelphia. I was living in my home. I was quite happy with my life. Y'all changed that for me. I lost everything. And that's something nobody knows about. Not only that, after I lost everything, I moved into a community that knew a certain group of people and harassed me and my children so bad that we had to move. After many years of breaking windows, kicking in doors, trying to assault my children in school and out of school. It's a lot that went on in people's lives that y'all people don't even know about. These are the things that should be brought to the table. You talking about lives being impacted by somebody's bad decisions? That bad decision on December 28th impacted the lives of the entire community. And nobody never raised an eyebrow behind that. Y'all want us to move on and forget about it? Newsflash, we can. We can forgive it because God is our judge and jury. We can forgive, but we can't forget. And for y'all that know y'all guilty, yeah, y'all forgiven. Because who wants to with the heartache of losing our people and not forgiving y'all? So yes, y'all forgiven. And if y'all concerned about me telling something on y'all, y'all told on yourself. A lot of this is self-explanatory, so I don't have to tell the law and nobody else anything that y'all done. Y'all really told on yourself December 28th. So, now that y'all know how I feel, It Takes a Village of Helping Hands is on the move. We are not stopping. In fact, we moving harder, stronger, and longer. Yup, I'm going to lose some of my support, but the support that I gain is going to be so worth it. So everybody who think they deserve a spot in some light, y'all let y'all intentions be right. Then you're going to get what's due, okay? But don't do anything with malice in mind. Don't try to use this tragedy for your come up, for your own selfish purpose. It's not going to work. God is not going to bless no mess. You understand what I'm saying? God is really not going to bless no mess. And like I said, I might lose a couple of friends, but I know I'm going to gain some really valuable ones from this. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm not a young girl anymore. I'm not going to try to be no young girl. I'm going to be a grown-ass woman. And I'm going to make my mark all over the place, nationwide. Thank you.